Welcome back to the Isaac Abrams Show, everybody. I'm your host, Isaac Abrams. Today's very special guest, comedian, voice artist, writer, impressionist, and now philanthropist, Mr. Ryan Goldsher. Welcome to the show, Ryan.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Is that your voice speaking right now?
No, it's not mine. This is fake. No, it's my voice.
This is your voice. Nice. I'm so curious about impressions. I've always wanted to do them. When did you... Let me lead off with the question I told you we would lead off with.
Yes.
But what's the most annoying question you get about being an impressionist that you get on like pods and morning shows, so we stay away from that? We get it out of the way now.
I feel like you're still going to ask it.
Okay. So you want to see if I actually come up with it?
No, but it's what is your favorite impression?
Okay.
Because like there's just no answer to that.
There isn't.
That's like asking Springsteen what his favorite song is. It's like,
right.
I don't know.
Or asking I just blanked on his name. Spielberg, who's your favorite actor, right?
Yeah.
It's like, well, what do you watch?
It's also changes all the time.
Yeah.
So I usually am like, Morgan Freeman's my favorite, just because I'm like ready to do it at any time.
Yeah, and everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not my favorite. It's just what I do.
So what is your favorite impression?
Good question.
Actually, I have a follow-up question.
Yeah.
Do you have one that you can't do? Is there one that you just like a golden dragon that's just like, I can't get this one?
I mean, yeah, for sure. There's people I can't do. Honestly, the more normal your voice is, the harder it is to do. And like I did this audition to be Mark Ruffalo.
Wow.
And I was like, what? What are you talking about? And so like I got, so long story short, I'd say like someone really normal like Mark Ruffalo. I always say Seth Rogen is really hard to do because you got a weird thing. Oh, yeah. Who's the guy that's got a really weird thing? Like Tony Robbins. Because like something's like wrong with his voice. I'm like, how do you talk like that?
Who else has a messed up voice? There's somebody that sounds like they shouldn't be able to speak. I can't think of it right now.
Nick Nolte?
Nick Nolte sounds like his throat's going to fall out.
Oh, no, I don't know. How do you talk? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I think there's a comic, too, that's just, it sounds like he's got his throat removed.
I have no idea.
I don't know either. I should have probably written down some people with weird voices.
No, if you have a weird voice, it's usually easier.
Yeah.
Than like a normal voice.
Yeah.
Like my roommate will be like, can you do my voice? I'm like, no. You just sound like a dude.
Is that your roommate in your sketches on YouTube?
No.
Oh, we forgot to plug everything. Let's tell everybody where we can find you.
You can find me, all of my social media is just Ryan Goldsher, Goldsher.
That's nice that you didn't have to put like the or anything after
Official Ryan Goldsher 1.
And is that YouTube, TikTok,
Instagram, I guess Facebook. You probably shouldn't follow me on Facebook. There's nothing on there.
Yeah. Somebody the other day was like, I'm blowing up on Facebook. And I was like, you're younger than me, and I don't use Facebook anymore.
Trevor Wallace does great on Facebook.
Oh, you know, a lot of people do. Some of these guys do pretty good.
Yeah.
It's so insane. You've worked with Trevor before, right?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
I got to open for him for a whole weekend last month.
He's awesome.
He's awesome.
His studio used to be a block from here.
Oh, the Stiff Socks
Yeah.
studio? Wow.
He moved in with that guy in Encino.
That guy.
The guy at the top.
Oh, the guy at the top.
Yeah, I don't say his name on the show. Because I don't want to be a clout chaser.
No, we don't chase clout.
Have you ever chased a clout before?
No, I'm from the Midwest. We don't do that.
Oh yeah. Okay, what part?
Illinois.
All right.
We're raised to not chase clout.
Right. Don't go chasing clout. False. No. I knew it when I started that one that I should have kept that to myself.
I liked it.
And now I'm going to sweat bullets. But it's cool because I cut this show myself.
You're right.
Now I'm trying to talk like Matthew McConaughey.
Stars.
It's cool,
ideas. Don't go chasing clout. Clout is about you and me. Where are we? Where are we going? That's Matt.
that's Matt. A buddy of mine worked with Matt on a liquor commercial. It was a whiskey that they had done, like a Matthew McConaughey kind of whiskey. And this dude's got his phone out. He's just taking pictures of the set to make sure he can take notes or whatever. Well, Matthew's tucking his shirt in, and he's got his belt's open and his pants are down. He walks over to him, and I'm going to try not to do the voice, but he's like, "Hey, man." I saw you taking pictures of me when my pants were down. And he was like, oh, shit, I didn't even realize you were in these pictures. I'm just taking pictures of the set. He's like, do you mind if I just see your phone real quick? And he goes, yeah, just delete that one and that one for me, man. Do you mind? And he was like, yeah, no problem. He's like, all right.
You can see my wiener in those.
Yeah. Matthew doesn't need his wiener hanging out. Do you ever make them talk in the third person?
Matthew talking about Matthew.
Yeah, or any of them.
I do impression. Okay, honestly, there is an answer to my favorite impression. Do you know U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham?
Yes, I do.
That's probably my favorite impression to do.
Yeah?
And I do talk in third person. I'm just like, oh boy, Lindsey. Lindsey, you slick dog. You get yourself together.
That's awesome. When did you figure out that? Because one of your first reels is from not reels on Instagram,
Yeah.
but like a reel used to be like, here's a demonstration of my work before Instagram reels. That's me talking to the people at home. When did you figure out that you were like, hey, I can fucking impersonate people?
So I always thought I could, but it didn't sound good until I hit puberty. Because I was
that
like,
makes a lot of physical sense.
I was like, this sounds like Bill Clinton, but I was 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're like, no, it doesn't. And then when I hit puberty, like 15, then my voice dropped and I could sound kind of like Morgan Freeman. And that's when I released the first time I ever did anything comedic was like my 15-year-old talent show at my high school.
Wow.
And I was like, here's a bunch of impressions. And that's like where it all
And
started.
everybody's just falling out of their chair laughing.
Yeah, finally. And my parents did not validate me at all with these impressions.
Right.
They're like, yeah, I guess it's pretty good. Like, I don't know. Yeah, give it a shot.
Yeah.
And then like this talent show, people were like, that's perfect impression. I was like, no one ever told me. So it was in that.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to USC.
Oh, so did you come here with the intention of like staying after school?
100%.
After school sounds like high
After school, yeah, once I was done with my homework.
You're going to be stuck in Hollywood after school.
That was the whole point. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I want to be in LA. I'm going to go to school here too.
You study film and theater and stage acting and...
Really close. Political science.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right there.
I didn't want to do theater in college.
Yeah.
I just was like, I don't
It's
wanna-
intense in college.
It's intense, and then there's all the drama.
Literally.
I was like,
Yeah.
I don't belong in that.
Yeah. It's tough. Theater is such a special world for special people.
Yeah, you gotta really like it.
You do. You really do. Because if you get one of their terms wrong, they will light you up. I mean, I'm in theaters all the time, and I'm like, can we get that little doohickey over there moved over here? And they're like, you want to take the downstage whopper dopper upstage 15 degrees? I'm like, yeah, dude.
It's an aqua gel. Yeah, it's a gel.
I'm like, sorry.
I hate anytime I'm on set, I hate the crew lingo.
Yeah.
Points around the corner.
Right.
Points with this.
Yeah.
Glass coming. I'm like, just English.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until someone does walk around the corner and doesn't say points, and then you turn around and get something like stuck in your eye.
And you break a $30,000 lens because they didn't say glass. Yeah.
Yeah.
I take it back.
You'd get fired if you dropped the glass.
True.
I interned in the camera department one day just to see all the stuff and learn. And I didn't learn anything except for how to hand a lens. So when the camera department hands lenses to each other, they have the base of it here, but you don't look at the lenses. You look in each other's eyes, and because you're switching. So you say got it, I say got it, and if you say got it, you better have it, or you're gonna drop it.
That's great. Why is it one-handed?
I would rather go get one and be like, I'm gonna put this away safely. This is
Yeah.
worth $1 million, and I'll go get another one and bring it back to you. But I guess it's
Are they ever worth $1 million?
No, I mean the most expensive PL mount, like, anamorphics are going to be maybe 100, 150 grand a piece.
Oh,
Yeah.
only 150 grand. Yeah.
And then just the Arri Alexa body is sometimes 90 to 100.
Okay, nothing. That's nothing.
I mean, we're making $300 million movies.
Dude, some people are. Yeah.
Yeah, we
You and me,
we're in
after school. We're making
school
$300 million.
You want to make Jumanji 4 after school, bro? Oh, that's nuts. Have you been in a film? I looked at your IMDb. I know the answer to that question. So
No,
okay.
I would love to.
Well, it's coming.
It is coming.
Actually, we've got your contract right here.
Oh, you are gonna be Top Gun 3,
That would be
Bottom Gun.
That would be awesome. I don't want every question to go back to impressions, but when you said Top Gun, my first thought was, can you do Tom Cruise?
Kind of. I definitely could, but I don't. I mean, he has this one story of his like, he doesn't complain on set. That's his whole thing. Mm-hmm. And Emily Blunt told this story. She's like, we were hanging upside down for like 2 hours, and he goes, "This is a challenge." And that's it.
That's it.
Can't really do it.
Until he lost his shit at the entire crew during
True.
COVID.
Okay, so I'm wrong. He did it. He does.
Yeah. I think that was his only blow up though.
True.
Because he knows it would all
Yeah.
get out.
That's his laugh.
Yeah.
He's cool.
He lost me at Oprah when he was jumping on the couch.
Yeah, that was for some reason. So I remember I know a lot of random things. That was like the last time he ever did a long form interview. Because if you notice, he doesn't do like podcasts.
No, why would
he only does like short little things with James Corden that are like pre-recorded, or he'll do like something with other people, because like his PR team's like, look, you are not doing these long form things. And that's where the Matt Lauer thing happened too.
Oh,
Man, you're glib. You're glib.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like, we're not doing this anymore.
Can you imagine being so famous you're not allowed to do press anymore?
No more.
Yeah. Just your name on the billboard is enough. It's like, Tom Cruise is Top Gun. That's the only thing I can do is movie guy.
The movie guy?
And then sometimes Batman early in the morning if I smoked like 50 cigarettes the night before, which I don't smoke anymore. But if I wake up like with dry mouth, like, I'm Batman.
I like that. That's good.
You need the cowl, and the cowl is the mask.
Oh, why do you know that? Is that what they call it?
I'm a Batman nerd.
Why is it called a cowl?
Because it doesn't cover his mouth, so it's not a mask.
Oh,
I think.
that's pretty cool.
Jamie, look that up. Jamie is
The
Joe
editor?
Rogan's producer.
Oh, yeah.
I talk to him sometimes off camera.
Jamie.
Jamie.
I do Christian Bale. Christian Bale is one I like.
Oh, yeah.
That one's very nice. It's him from American Psycho.
Man, that was a great movie.
I watched it twice last week. People think it's a cool like Wolf of Wall Street movie. It's like a comedy. It's like the funniest movie ever.
And it's super dark.
So dark.
Yeah.
There's this one line. He's like, "I'm on the verge of tears as we enter the restaurant, as I'm certain we won't get a decent table."
That's really good. That's really good.
Thank you.
Somebody I know is his nanny's best friend or something. That's what Hollywood is, right? It's like, I know a guy who knows a guy who thinks he knows somebody.
Not even his nanny. His nanny's
Right.
best friend.
Right. Former nanny's former friend. Yeah.
I know someone related to one of his employees. That's great.
Have you met anybody that you've done an impression of?
Oh, shoot. I feel like I have. All right, so Ben Shapiro retweeted an impression of mine.
That's big.
So I know he saw it. He was a good sport about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was like him ordering a salad.
He's like, I'm sorry, are there croutons in this salad? It's absolutely absurd. You think I would order croutons in my Greek salad?
And he retweeted it. He's like,
Fact check, I don't eat salad.
Wow. No salads for Ben.
oh, crazy.
Man.
Other than that, I feel like I have, but I think that might be the closest one.
Have you ever been doing one on stage and like that person's in the audience?
No, but I did. I've done an impression of someone related to someone in the audience.
Okay. That's
So,
cool.
like I've done my Bobby Flay impression.
Yeah.
And his daughter was there.
Bobby Flay.
Bobby Flay.
Man, you don't want to fuck that one up. He can. I did a Top Chef promo one time, and I made him change his jacket. And he was like, "Why isn't the jacket on set? Why do I got to go to my?" I'm not trying to do his voice. I'm trying to do an angry dude. But yeah, he was just. Maybe he was just having a bad day. I don't know. But
Ironically, those two voices are very similar.
oh yeah,
So,
I'm Ben Shapiro, is like right there.
yeah.
and then
I'm Bobby Flay. I want to do here's what we're gonna do. Where's my jacket? My jacket should be on set. Where is it?
Yeah, we're here. The jacket should be here.
We're here on the Food Network. Where is my jacket?
Oh man, that was one of those days where like they were shooting the last day of the show, and then a separate crew and I came in to shoot the promos. So the cast had to stay longer, and some of the crew, but most of the crew's just trying to load out, and they're making all this noise and then it's like a 14-hour day, 15-hour day for Bobby, and we're like, dude, just 3 more hours. He's like, you got 30 minutes. We're like,
You have 30 more minutes of my time before I lose it on you.
yeah. Oh, that's awesome. When did you do stand-up, like a proper stand-up first? Or like,
Yeah.
Did you get up and like start with impressions and then lead into jokes, or was it all blended together?
yeah, so I didn't know what to do with impressions, so I would do like open mics, and I would just do like impressions in the open mics, which by the way, people don't like. it's like weird. All these people, comics are very like they have a lot of rules, I guess. But I just go up there and I'd be like, here's a birthday party with Al Pacino. It was like the stupidest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, there's Jack Nicholson. I'm Jack. Where's the balloon? It was like the stupidest comedy you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I make a big point nowadays. I do impressions for sure. I am an impressionist, but I do think I'm a comedian first.
Right.
And if it's not funny, if it's not intellectual or smart, not intellectual, but it has to be funny in order for the impression to be good.
Yeah.
Because I'm not in it to just sound like people.
No, and you're not just impressions. I've seen your act, I don't know, at least spots. I don't want to say I've seen your whole act, but I've seen it probably 10 times. Mm-hmm. And I don't think you are just an impressionist.
Thank you. Yeah, I
You're
try to do 70.
in and out of the jokes. The joke has to lend itself to an impression. You're not just throwing them out there for shits and giggles.
Exactly, yeah.
Like I'm asking you to do now. Like, come on, monkey, do some impressions.
You're catching me on a day. Sometimes there's some days where I'm like, I don't want to do any impressions.
Yeah.
I'm in such an impressions mood today.
Oh, that's great.
I just recorded something where I had to play DiCaprio for 3 hours.
Did you have to bring a very young lady with you?
Yeah, a 24-and-a-half-year-old.
Oh, wow.
She's about to get kicked out.
Right.
In 6 months. So I was just DiCaprio for 3 hours. I was like, I just want to mess around.
That's cool.
I want to do other voices.
Yeah, sometimes when you get the motor running, you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Yeah. Do you ever have like a VO session in the morning and a spot at night, and then there's like an 8-hour gap, and you like lose your like mojo?
Mojo for sure. I mean, even at the end of this thing I just did, like, I was like, I don't sound like anyone right now. Like, after 3 hours of doing it, I was like, this doesn't even sound like me.
Yeah.
I was like, Leo, hopefully they like it. But then, like, you mean like lose my energy throughout the day?
Yeah, where it's like you're super jazzed after a session, VO session, and then you're like, can't wait for tonight. And then you go home and you're like, only 8 more hours. Okay, I got to keep this energy up.
The crash is very real.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't been on the road that much as a comedian, but the couple times I have, it's so bad of like you're on this huge high and then you go to bed and then you wait literally 10 hours in middle of Wisconsin. Just like, what do I do? Like,
Yeah, pace around the room.
and you just find ways to like get nervous. That's all I do. It's like,
Yeah.
how do I get nervous about this? Because then nerves translate to energy somehow.
Oh, really? So you try and get yourself a little nervous.
Kind of. Because if I feel like if I'm not nervous, then it's not going to go well.
Interesting.
I'm not paying attention.
I feel like if I am nervous, I am going to fuck it up. And if I'm not nervous, I feel like I'm more in command of the room.
Oh, I'm the opposite.
All right.
I need to be. If I'm not nervous, then something's wrong.
Cool. We should tour together.
It's called the Yin Yang Tour.
Right. I'm super chill, and I'm just thinking of ways to fuck with you to make you nervous.
This is the Xanax Adderall Tour.
Yeah, the microphone's probably going to cut out while you're up there, and the stool's probably going to break. The audience is going to hate you, for sure.
Thank you.
And then in reverse, you're like, dude, you're going to crush. You always crush. I'll never crush.
Just don't even think about anything going wrong.
Yeah. Are you into the crowd work? Do you like working the crowd on the road?
Working on it.
Yeah.
Lately, the last like 10 sets I've done, I've thrown crowd work in, and it's been pretty fun.
Yeah.
I just didn't trust myself enough.
Yeah.
Because I'm also like, sometimes I'm too nice.
Right.
Where I'm like, like the first time I tried crowd work, I was like, how do you two know each other? And there was a guy and a girl, and she was like, he's my boyfriend's best friend. And I was like, very nice.
Like you didn't want to get into it?
Yeah, I was like, that was like a layup.
Dude.
Crowd work layup. And I was like,
Yeah.
very good. Where are you guys from?
Just checking. Just wanted to, just seeing if you guys knew each other.
I was like, I'm too nice for this. I don't know what to do.
I asked a married couple sitting in the front row in Minnesota a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh, how do you what's up here? And they're like, we're married. And I was like, oh, married. And I looked at the dude and I said, well, where's your side chick at? And the wife looked at me like she was going to pull a gun out of her purse. I was like, just kidding. I'm just kidding. And they gave me a hug after the show.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
What if that was like the fight they just had? in the car on the way.
Oh, man. I will tell you a story after about something that happened to the headliner that weekend. That was nuts. Do you have a pod? Are you doing pods?
I don't have my own.
Cool.
I've debated having one.
Yeah. Not everybody needs one. Somebody's got to be a guest, right?
Someone's got to be a guest.
Yeah.
It's also like, I don't know.
It's a lot of work.
Do I have enough to say? To have like a solo pod is crazy.
Oh, that is legit. Like, what are we doing? Like, to think of an hour of shit to say every week without a producer looking up, like, here's 15 things you can riff on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've thought about doing solo episodes. I've done one. I'm on episode 76 as of today.
Hell yeah.
Only one of them has been solo.
Dude, it's so hard.
It is hard. I had people write in questions. I tried to riff on that. I still came up at like 45 minutes. I don't think I finished the whole hour.
I don't know how they do it.
It's rough.
Well, very few people.
It will churn out content, though.
Yeah.
It's a great way to write.
100%. And, you know, the clout-chasing names that we won't say are very good at it.
Very, very good at it. Yeah.
Hence what makes them professionals.
Oh, they both do solo podcasts. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Huh. I like a good mix. I think I might start throwing them in. If I have downtime between this studio and the next studio, I will probably put up a small set in my apartment and just add solo episodes to like fill in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also could be, you just need clips.
That's all I need. That's why we do this whole hour and 15 minutes. Nobody watches the whole episode, but I clip the shit out of this show.
That's the whole thing.
And that's what people want to see.
That's the whole thing.
But you can't invite a guest to come sit down for 3 minutes. Hey, what are you doing from 3:15 to 3:18?
Can you riff on this YouTube video I found?
Right. Can you come in and do 18 impressions in 3 minutes and get the fuck out of here? So you said you're from Indiana?
Illinois. Big difference.
They're right.
Difference.
Yeah. They're right next door to each other.
Illinois people in Indiana. Indiana's a different state.
It is a different state, literally and figuratively.
Literally and figuratively. Have you driven through it?
I have. I've flown through it. Well, I've landed there and driven through it in a bus.
There you go.
Yeah.
You see what's going on there.
You do. You do. What part of? Are you?
I'm from. It's called Northbrook, Illinois. It's north of Chicago.
Okay, that's what I was driving at.
Yeah.
Because there's only one city that everybody knows. How far
I'm east of Peoria?
Yeah. Cool. You only hear about Peoria every 4 years during an election when they just decide the fate of all humanity. Yeah.
I'm northwest of Des Moines.
Do you still got family back home?
Oh yeah, I'm the only one here.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of tough.
Yeah.
You feel like, I don't know, it's weird having no family anywhere near me.
That is insane. I can't relate. I moved out here with my band.
Ugh.
And then 4 other bands moved out here from North Carolina. So we had like a tribe instantly. We had 20 dudes. We had a good time. But they're all gone now. So
back to North Carolina?
Some went back to North Carolina. Some went back to, a lot of the other bands didn't make it. We stayed longer than everybody else. But most of the guys are in Nashville now. And then 1 or 2 guys live in the outskirts of LA.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun. We can just close enough so that like once a year we'll get together and jam.
Yeah.
And just pretend like we're rock stars again.
Oh, it feels so good.
Yeah.
I just joined a flag football league for the same reason.
Oh, cool. I love flag football.
Yeah. It's like, let's just pretend we're in the NFL.
Right?
Let's just do it.
Bow, 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 bow. Do you also just play on Monday nights to feel like it's like the big game?
We're Thursday. We get the Amazon game.
Okay. Yeah, dude.
We do the Thursday night Amazon.
I'm Reese. So I'm not a big sports guy. It's widely known on the show. I don't know shit about sports. I got into the Dodgers a little bit this summer because my neighbor broke his leg and we would watch the games together. But now I'm trying to shift and get my head around football. Usually I'll watch the Hard Knocks from HBO.
Yep.
And then I'm like, well, this team has to be good. They made a TV show about it, and then they inevitably suck, and I stopped watching football.
Only the bad teams will be on the show.
Oh, because nobody else wants to give up their secrets.
Yeah, none of the good teams want to do that.
That makes a lot of sense, and I will never watch it again. Great.
Like the Patriots will never do that.
That's true. Are they still good without...
They're pretty good.
What's his name? He went to Florida?
Tim Brody.
Tim Brody.
No, Tom Brady.
I would have been like, yeah, Tim. Old Tim Brady.
Tom Brady. Yeah, no, he's definitely like, he's like the best ever. But they went to the playoffs last year without him.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
they lost, but they were there.
Who took his place?
Mac Jones, a rookie.
This is now a sports podcast.
You're listening to the Isaac Abrams. Mac Jones.
Traffic and weather on the 5s. That's the only radio thing I can do. I can do traffic and weather on the 5s.
That's another one of my favorite ones. That voice. Monster truck voice.
Oh, Sunday.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Today.
The back of your throat hurts.
I can't do that for too long.
I can't either. Man, I'm so jealous of being an impressionist.
Of this?
Yeah, I would love to just be able to call someone as someone else.
I've done that. That's pretty fun.
They made you do that on the morning show.
One of the morning shows. I've done that.
Did you know that was coming, or were you like, God damn it, I'm on camera, I can't turn
The
this
one
down?
where I called the mom. That
Yeah.
one. That I knew ahead of time I was going to do that. That's where I did Morgan Freeman.
Right.
I was like, today is great to talk to you. Hello.
That
Hey,
lady was
lady.
like, okay, Morgan, we're just going to go around and do fun stuff. That was awesome.
I want to visit you in Tucson, Arizona, and I want to see what it's like. Go to the U of A sorority houses and
That's so good. How do you pick your characters?
The people.
Yeah. Do you just like noodle around and then watch a bunch of their stuff?
I mean, I pick people I want to do. So like I wanted to do Morgan Freeman because like I could do so much with that.
Yeah.
And then the Lindsey Graham one was after the I forgot what it was where he's like yelling. He's like, this whole town's a circus. I was like, that's so funny. I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to yell that stuff. So I find stuff that I want to do. Like if I have an audition, so like I'll audition to play people, and then I'll like have to learn one. Like that's initially where I learned Will Ferrell was for an audition.
Or were you playing a younger Will Ferrell?
I was trying to audition to play Megamind.
Okay.
Like, oh wow, today is an amazing day, and like that's where I learned that. So, but usually it's just like things I want to do.
Is that where you get some VO work? Is where you can emulate someone who was like in the film, but now they're making the cartoon TV show version?
A couple of those.
Yeah.
I haven't booked one of those. Those are hard because
Yeah.
there's like a Will Ferrell guy.
Right. Will approved by Will, right?
That's like the guy.
Yeah.
And like that guy does everything. So I'll throw my hat in the ring for those. But yeah, that is one of the things. And then the other thing will be like we need someone who sounds exactly like Morgan Freeman but isn't. But it's like wink wink. It's supposed to be Morgan Freeman.
What? I think was it Burt Kreischer that hired was it you to do Morgan Freeman?
No.
Oh. It definitely was Burt. I think it was Burt. He did a promo. Of course he does a bunch of promos, but he hired a Morgan Freeman impressionist.
Could have been me.
Could have been you. But you'll be somebody's guy. Well, you won't need to be somebody's guy because you'll be you.
I also want to be the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
How cool would it be if it was both though?
Right.
Like Brad Pitt also is like Nicolas Cage's VO guy.
Right. Oh my God. When I'm not working, when I'm not making major Hollywood films, I'm just in the VO studio becoming Nicolas Cage.
I'm just Nick on the side.
Wow. Nick on the side.
Nick on the side. You are listening to Nick on the side.
Nick on the side. Sirius 107.777. Yeah. Sorry, I'm daydreaming now about like how cool it would be to have two careers.
Two careers.
Yeah,
You
we're-
have two careers.
Oh yeah, I got like 9 careers. None of them are successful. That's why I need 9 of them. But like to be famous, but also have. I wonder if there are people that do that. Like,
Just had like something else on the side.
yeah, like you said, Mark Ruffalo earlier. I think him and some other dude bought a coffee shop.
Oh.
Like another famous actor. They just bought one back home in Boston or whatever. Just to like. I mean, I'm sure celebrities have.
They're I mean, you've seen Russell Westbrook Alfa Romeo, right?
I knew he had a Jeep dealership.
I think it's I think it's upgrade. It also has Alfa Romeo dealership.
When I worked with him, I don't think he knew he had a car dealership because he
Did
was
you
like,
bring it up?
He was like, "Where do you live?" I'm like, "I'm in the Valley by your dealership," and he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Your car dealership on Van Nuys?" And he goes, "We got a car dealership on Van Nuys?" And his
you
manager was
serious?
like, "Yeah." I mean, that's the way I remember it. It might not be true, but it's a cool story.
It's a great like. Okay, you're gonna need a fact, Jamie. You're gonna need a fact check this.
Jamie, look that up, please. Look
but-
up in my memory whether or not it's
Like some of the most common millionaires in the world in America are people that own car dealerships.
that tells you we're all paying too much for cars.
Yeah, but it's like a great investment. Apparently, don't take my advice. Anyone ever, but apparently, like people that sell electrician parts and car dealership people are like the most common millionaires.
Interesting. Electrician parts.
Like if I make the switches for this thing, oh, you're gonna be a millionaire.
Wow.
It's like we always think it's like bankers and celebrities.
Oh,
No.
right.
It's welcome Alfa Romeo.
Yeah. Should we buy Goldsher Abrams Alfa Romeo?
Yes, but we don't have enough money. I don't.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know.
We can do like a 90-10 split.
Yeah, that's very
With
fair.
all this podcast money that I got.
I think it's fair.
It's worth it for me to have your name on the sign.
Oh, I would love that.
Wouldn't that be cool? We could do that, though.
could.
Let's just find a stock picture of a car dealership and Photoshop our names onto it.
Sell Fisker.
What's Fisker?
That electric British car.
Oh, the one-seater?
I don't know. I've never been in one.
There's a one-seater 3-wheeler dealership on Ventura.
So we have competition.
Yeah. But we could put it right across the street. And then we'll just step to them.
It'll be on the smart. It'll be like the way McDonald's and Burger King are always near each other.
Yeah. Or like Starbucks builds Starbucks right across the street from a Starbucks.
You ever heard the story of why Burger Kings are so close to McDonald's?
I haven't.
It's like McDonald's spends like millions of dollars using like civil engineers to determine flow of traffic, where would people most likely go.
Right.
And then they find the perfect intersection, and Burger King's like, we're going across the street.
Right.
We just go wherever they go.
Where the flow of traffic is not optimized.
Yeah. And then whoever made the wrong turn will come to ours.
Yeah. McDonald's, not Burger King.
That's going to be my name of my special is flow of traffic.
Flow of traffic. That's a good one. Yeah. Have you? Can you do pilots?
Can I do pilots?
Well, it just made me think of air traffic controllers. Like,
oh, the voice of. I thought you meant
Yeah.
like TV pilots. I was like,
oh yeah, are you eligible for a TV pilot?
I'm eligible now. Yeah. after the lawsuit dropped.
What if that's like an ad for like Cialis? It's like, are you eligible for TV pilots? Side effects may include.
Can I do pilots? See, like,
Folks, we're gonna go up to 500 feet here, and
You got to put the
folks, and you're listening to. Oh, that's the radio again.
Yeah.
We are now passing over beautiful Des Moines, Iowa.
You think you got to put like a real long in there because they're always thinking about folks. We're gonna cruise at 37,50,000 feet, and we're gonna ask the stewardess to come by and do beverage service here in just a second.
I heard that pilots don't technically do anything in the air.
Oh, I have a friend that's a pilot, and she is like, we get it off the ground, and we can pretty much get it back on the ground, but when it's up there, the computers are doing all this.
Like, you're just like, and you can't be on your phone. No way.
Well, you can take turns because there's a co-pilot.
Yeah.
So-
You can take turns just sitting there.
You can't, yeah. I mean, and on like, if you fly to Australia, there's like 3 or 4 pilots up there.
Because you just sit, make sure nothing's going wrong.
Yeah. You can only get up to go to the bathroom.
I heard it's really hard.
Oh, I mean, that they used to make a lot of money. Mm-hmm. They don't make a lot of money anymore.
Ugh.
Now the influencers in first class are all making more than them to fly the plane.
Flying
That's
to Bali.
Crazy. I was on a plane the other day, though, where you walked in and you took a left to go to first class and the flight deck, or you took a right to go to Poor People Town, like I go to. And I like that better than having to walk through first class.
Oh, and they all look at you.
Yeah, I've never understood why they board first class first.
To make it more first classy, but then physically it doesn't make sense.
I want to be on the plane the least amount of time. So I want to get on the plane last and get off first, if I'm paying the most.
I like that.
It's a new way to fly.
The new way to fly.
It's Delta.
I know you always have to look at everyone in first class. First, you look to see if you recognize any of them.
Yeah.
Second, you're like, how does that fucking guy here?
What's this 12-year-old doing here?
This guy's wearing a bathing suit on a plane.
Yeah. That's probably how he made all his money. Bathing suit money.
Ugh, he's the Billabong fortune.
Yeah. Especially when you're going like back and forth to Vegas. You see some dude in shades and you're like, man, that's probably a mid-level DJ.
Damn it. I'm going to Vegas this weekend.
Are you really?
Yeah. It's my
For the fight?
Nope. Didn't you know there was a fight? What's the fight?
Oh, there's a big boxing match this weekend. Where are you staying?
MGM.
Okay.
Oh, no. Am I in trouble?
I mean, do you like boxing?
I do. I don't follow it that closely.
A buddy of mine bought a ticket. It's $800 to go to the match.
Whoa.
And it's not close seat.
So it's going to be packed.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I just was there 2 weeks ago. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time.
What's the match? It's a big match.
Big match. It's big.
Yeah.
Big match guy 1 versus big match guy 1.5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. If I knew their names and I said it, you'd probably. They're a household name fight. It's a big
Like
fight.
Canelo.
That sounds like a fighter.
Triple G. Gennady Golovkin.
It might be.
If it's that, I'm in
This is-
trouble. It's going to be busy.
This is coming out so much late. This is coming out in like 12 weeks.
Oh.
So this fight will be long over. And I can put it in. If I say all the names that I know, I can be like, got it right.
Just cut to that.
Right.
The fight this weekend is Mike Tyson.
Banana, strawberry. Yeah. No, it's going to be a fun weekend. I might go myself.
Yeah.
What's the occasion?
It is. I'm surprised I got invited to this. first of all, my sister's getting married,
Okay.
and it's her fiance's bachelor party.
Oh,
She's not getting married in Vegas.
The lead-in was a little weird. Real surprised I got married. I got invited to this. You're never going to believe it, but my sister's getting married.
So we're going to Vegas. No, it's her fiance, who's an awesome dude, invited me to the bachelor party. I was like, really? Is it like, is the brother of the bride like
Always.
invited?
Yeah.
Oh.
Almost always. And he's usually the dude that's like, hey, man, good hang. We're all going to bed early now.
Oh, and I
At
go,
like 9.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's hit the hay. I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah. And then they stay out till 4 doing weird stuff.
That's fine with me. Like,
Yeah.
I got a flag football game Sunday. I got to rest. I got to pretend like I'm in the NFL and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so it was it a courtesy invite?
No. It was more of like, I mean, how close are you with your sister?
Pretty close.
Yeah. It was, you better invite my fucking brother.
I'm down. I'm down.
I mean, do you hang out with him? Do you like him? He's
I like him. He's great.
Yeah.
We Snapchat.
Oh, you snap.
We snap.
I've never got onto the snaps, but do you?
He's the only person I snap. Which is he's 7 years older than me.
Weird.
Because I thought Snap is like for people younger than me. He's older.
Yeah, I thought Snap was for people your age.
People my age aren't doing it.
It's just TikTok.
Yeah. Honestly, like Snapchat is just very high school.
It is.
Because you like send out it's like when you still care about being in touch with a lot of people is when you Snapchat.
Wow.
But then after college you're like,
So when
10 people.
you snap, once somebody sees it, it goes away.
yeah.
See, that's sketchy to me. It's like, what are you doing?
What are you doing on there?
Are you guys all just showing each other your privates all the time?
Well, that's why I was made.
Yeah.
It's 100%.
I'm surprised it's not a bigger platform.
That I don't know.
I think people really like to show each other their junk.
Their stuff.
Yeah.
Show me your stuff.
It should have been called Snap Junk
Snap. It's honestly how it was made.
or Junk Snap.
It just turned into like I don't know, easy, like quick way to just send out something. Kind of like Be Real. Are you on Be Real?
Oh, is that new?
That's new. I'm not on it yet.
Oh.
I forgot. I don't know the rules of it, but there's get on there.
Yeah. It's like, guys, enough.
It's not. You don't have to like post stuff on there.
Oh, okay.
So don't worry about like, oh God, I gotta put this up there. It's like you get a notification at a random time every day to take a picture, and you only have like a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
To be real.
We got an hour.
So it's just like it would be like bing bing. My Be Real time. I take a picture of me and you, and that's it. And it's like, this is what I'm up to right now.
That's insane, and I'll kind of like it.
Yeah, it just goes away. It's like a short little thing. No pressure. It's not for filters.
But we wouldn't want to stop this conversation to be like, be real time.
No, that would just be so lame if we did.
Yeah. Or what if you're like in court?
In
Your Honor.
Your Honor. My defendant was being real.
Yeah. Is confessing to a murder. Is it video or picture?
Picture.
If it was video, it's like, I'm up in this courtroom
Kyle Rittenhouse.
trying to get off the, yeah. Oh, did you see that shit with his girlfriend last week?
No, I didn't. What is it?
She posted something. Cool story. She posted something to her social media, and like, I don't know. I read the titles of articles. I don't read the articles. But I guess she was complaining about him doing something.
I don't know. I'm not.
After he killed people.
Believe it or not, I'm not a huge fan.
Oh, you're not? No, you're not. You're not into firearms and Kyle Rittenhouse.
I'm not into the Rittenhouse. I'm not a Rittenhouse member.
Rittenhouse. It's surprising that wasn't like a show on the CW like 10 years ago.
Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse.
Yeah, definitely don't keep up with him.
The Witches of Rittenhouse this summer on the CW.
No.
Or just a sitcom called Kyle.
Kyle.
This Friday, Kyle. Sorry. Now
sad.
I'm such a chameleon that when I get around people that are very talented, I want to do their talent.
Do it.
So like I'm really doing my best to refrain from like doing all my voices.
I like it. No, I like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Gets me going.
Does it ever bother you when someone sucks at it and they're like, dude, we sound exactly alike. Check it out. I could do Morgan Freeman.
There's this one. At social settings, I can almost not stand it.
Yeah.
Like all of college, people would be like, dude, I do an impression of Gronk from Emperor's New Groove. And I'm like, can you leave me alone?
So obscure.
Yeah. Hope that person doesn't see this. It's a
Right.
good impression.
Yeah.
If he hears this, it's good, but I don't need to hear it at a party.
Right. And then people are drinking, so they're close talking. They're like right in your face.
Dude.
Bro, I can. Yeah.
This is my friend visiting from University of Wisconsin. Can you do Barack Obama for him?
I'm like, get out of my face.
Dude, sorry to keep going back to this, but your Jimmy Stewart, what is he doing? He's doing like Nicki Minaj.
Oh, Drake.
Well, you used to call me on my cell phone. Well, heck. Late night when you need my love.
Nicki Minaj would be good.
Yeah. Anything is that one of the ways that you pair them up? Is like you just find something like culturally relevant now, and then find another old person and like make them.
You could definitely do that. That's like,
Well, this dude named Michael used to ride motorcycle. His dick was bigger than a tower.
Do people get who people your age know who Jimmy Stewart is?
yeah, because of their like families made them watch It's a Wonderful Life at Christmas and stuff.
Yeah.
So like, oh, that guy, yeah. It's been a long time. He's been gone for 40, 50 years.
Yeah. It's public domain now.
He's public domain.
Yeah. You could probably get a gig doing him in some of the digital remasters when they put out.
I would love that.
Yeah. Let's
would
get
love
on that. Jamie, will you call
Jamie, called MGM.
Yeah, call MGM, call the voiceover company and tell them that we're coming to work. We're going to come in and put some time in after that. Wouldn't that be fun if that's how easy it was?
Call him. We're working.
Yeah. Hey, MGM. Yeah, MGM. Yeah, hi. We're coming in. We're coming in. Yeah, me and Ryan will be there in 2 hours.
The craziest thing is when like I audition for something and it's like a really. I've auditioned for Lindsey Graham and I didn't get it.
Wow.
I'm like, who got it?
Right.
Like, not to toot my own horn, but like, who does this?
Yeah.
Who does Lindsey Graham?
What and who's hiring for Lindsey Graham's voice?
Like political like satire shows.
Yeah.
Like a Stephen Colbert sketch or whatever, like an animated thing.
Yeah.
And it's like we need a Lindsey Graham, and they're like, who does this?
Do you know the deep fake guy? What's his name? Works with Kurt Metzger.
No, who does his like those faces for him? His
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro face and all that.
Yeah.
No.
And Sly Stallone. I can't remember his name right now, and I should because he's coming on the show. But you should team up with him because he can do all the faces, and you can do all the voices.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun. I'll see if I can. When he comes, I'll see if I can make the intro.
Make the connection.
Kyle Dunnigan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Kyle Dunnigan.
He's like a master.
Yeah, master, and he does some voices, but not
Yeah.
like you. Like
No, but he's really funny. That's the thing. He's like his stuff is hilarious.
Yeah.
We both do a Bill Maher.
oh, Bill.
People, okay, meh, all right. It's time we talk, people. Meh.
He does the same thing.
Bill. I thought Bill on Joe Rogan was interesting. Are you a Joe Rogan kind of guy?
I mean, I've seen clips. I don't like watch. or
Oh, you don't
listen.
have 3.5 hours 4 times a week to listen to Joe
I
Rogan
do
talk
not.
about?
No, but clips will show up and people send them to me. I've seen them.
Yeah.
I didn't see Bill Maher. Was it good?
I mean, they didn't really get along. It was a little bit of this, and I thought it was awesome.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bill thought he was too big to come on Joe's show.
Joe, meh, okay, people,
Yeah.
meh,
That's what I do.
He just says his own last name.
meh,
Meh.
people, meh.
All right, we're at the 45-minute mark.
Damn, that flew by.
It did fly by. I'm going to do the lightning round,
Oh,
which
gosh.
is the 5 questions I ask everybody.
Okay.
And I say lightning, but you don't have to feel rushed to answer these. Well, this is someone else's questions.
All right.
How did Fresh Faces change your life? Did you get JFL? No, this is for
Like, wait, what?
What's your favorite club / venue to perform in?
Hollywood Improv.
Me too. Wow. Not that I've ever performed there, but that's my favorite place to photograph.
That's
people.
awesome.
And then what's the weirdest place you've done stand-up?
Parking lot of a car wash.
Oh, okay.
That also was a outdoor fried chicken restaurant.
Outdoor fried chicken.
Like a stand that they're making fried chicken outside of the car wash, and they set up chairs for me to do stand up there. I bombed.
Was it just you, or were there other people?
There were other comedians.
Yeah.
It was so funny. It was like there's like 4 people in the audience. Mm-hmm. This one guy goes out there, does like one of the most racist sets of comedy I've ever seen.
Sweet.
Says the N word,
Oh, no.
and
Was he white?
no, but he wasn't black.
Wasn't eligible for N-word
Ineligible
distribution.
Ineligible receiver.
Okay.
And I go up. He does pretty good. Like the race is set. The audience liked it. I go up and I bomb.
Is this here in LA?
It was in the Valley.
Oh.
And I go up and bomb, and he comes up to me after. He's like, "Hey, you want some tips?" I'm like, "No, I don't.
I'm fine.
I don't want the racist tips."
Yeah.
And he's like, "You see how I, called out that Mexican guy?" I'm like, "Yeah, I saw that."
Right. It's like, no, I don't want directions to your Klan meeting, dude. I'm fine.
But he did better than me. I was like, "Jeez."
Well,
bombing is like a whole thing.
It's the same as going back to the open mic conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you know you have funny stuff and you take it to an open mic to test it, you're not getting good data because if it's really funny, they're just going to be jealous. They're not going to laugh.
Yep. And that's happened to me. I've had a bit bomb and I needed to do time at a real show. Open mic bombed, did it at the real show, killed. I was like, oh, well, what is this about then?
That's why I built that. I've got a brick wall and a mic, and I tape myself, and I send it to comedians I trust.
Yeah.
And they tell me if it's funny or not.
Yeah.
And if it's not, I burn it. If it is, I fucking keep it.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the weirdest thing you did or saw as a kid? We're looking for like a Stand By Me kind of moment. Like, did you find a dead body on a train track? Did you like
Weirdest
catch an
thing.
alligator?
Some kid, someone pooped on our slide at our playground. And a bunch of kids like ran out to recess and slid down and then slid
At school
and slid through all this poop, and that was
one after another.
yeah, because you don't check the slide before you slide.
No.
And
especially for poop.
That was probably the weirdest thing I saw as a kid.
Wow. Do you have what's the worst thing you saw as an adult?
As an adult,
Well, actually, this one will lead into that. Have you ever seen a UFO or a ghost?
no. I wish I have though. I'm not like, oh, UFOs aren't real, but I wish I have. I just haven't seen one.
Yeah, I have only seen Starlink like one time, and I thought it was a UFO. Ghosts I can live without, but like, unless I'm trying to go to sleep, like I don't want to be visited by aliens when I'm laying down in my bed.
Yeah.
But if I'm just out and chilling and a UFO lands, I'm super down to see that.
You must, don't cut my REM.
Right. Yeah, I'm old. I need to sleep. Have you ever experienced a natural disaster?
When I was a kid, we had to go in the basement for a tornado warning. Tornado did not touch ground, though.
That's it.
I think
Just one tornado in your whole life.
in the whole life.
Wow.
I'm trying to think.
We got hurricanes so many times in North Carolina, we just sleep through them eventually.
Yeah. Oh, I slept through many earthquakes here
Oh, right.
all the time.
I've got a consensus now that if it's less than a 3.5, it doesn't count.
Interesting.
Because you can kind of feel a 3.5.
Why are they always at night too?
Because it knows we're sleeping.
And no, they're like it's.
And when during the day, you can't feel them when you're in your car.
Yeah.
Because the tires absorb it. Do you remember your first earthquake?
Yeah, it was like last year.
Oh, really?
Because I'd sleep through them. Yeah, like the first one I was awake for, it felt like the laundry machine was on.
Cool.
Like,
Yeah. I've always lived on the top floor of like 3-4 story buildings because I'm so fantastically wealthy.
Yeah, penthouse.
Yeah, so it's just, yeah, it's a lot of this and this at the same time. I've been shook out of bed before.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I can't tell if it was a bad dream or an earthquake, but I'm believing that it's an earthquake, and I rolled out of bed and
Guys, I peed myself because of that earthquake. What earthquake?
just blame everything on earthquakes.
Ooh.
Man, the car broke down again. Fucking earthquakes.
Jeez, guy, I threw up on myself again during the middle of the day.
Side effects may include. What is your favorite vacation destination?
Ooh, Wisconsin.
Really?
Yeah.
What part?
We have a lake house in like it's like almost central Wisconsin.
No, who's rich now?
Yeah, we're pretty wealthy.
We're doing all right.
We're doing pretty good. It's the best. I love lakes. I'm a lake guy. I hate the beach.
Really?
I hate the LA beach.
Okay, that's fair.
It's an hour to get there, hour to get back.
Depends on where you're coming from.
You live on the beach. Okay.
Yeah, it's 4 minutes for me.
It's you pay for parking, not for you, for me.
Oh, I've got secret spots, but sure, go ahead.
And you get sandy and salty and gross, and like the water is nasty, and
There have been alerts to stay out of the water recently.
yeah, doesn't stop my friends, but I get alerts, and I'm like, what is the deal here?
Whereas a lake, you can take a boat, you can jet ski, water ski.
Don't get me wrong, that water's disgusting.
Lake water?
Yeah.
Do you have an? Oh, you're talking about this. The lake in Wisco is
Yeah.
Is it gross?
Almost all lakes. I don't
Isn't that the land of 10,000 lakes?
know. No, it's Minnesota.
Close enough.
Very close.
Yeah.
They touch each other. They do.
Out behind the bleachers after school.
They do.
Hilarious. This is a question that I ask everybody, but we already touched on it. Do you like Vegas? Have you been to Vegas before, or is this weekend?
I do like Vegas.
Yeah?
During the day.
Not during the day.
During the day, it's like seeing behind a Disneyland ride. And you're like, ugh, what's going on?
Yeah.
At night, it's like magic. Yeah.
You have to go to the pool during the day
Yeah.
to wash off all the Vegas from the night before.
Yeah.
Are you a drinker?
No,
Don't drink.
don't drink.
Do you gamble?
No.
What is it about Vegas that you like? Is it just the lights and the neon? And
It's just fun. A lot of good food.
oh yeah,
Ton of good food. I just like being around all the energy. Mm-hmm. I like looking at stuff. Oh, that's what I like.
looking at
The
stuff.
stuff. It's full of stuff.
There's stuff everywhere.
Go to the Luxor, then you go to Caesars, all stuff.
Yeah,
It's I like the stuff.
there are. The shows are great.
The shows.
Yep. They still have the medieval times at the Excalibur.
They do.
Yeah, it's in the basement
Oh,
under the casino.
I got downgraded to basement.
I mean, it was always down there.
Okay.
You walk in the front door and you got to go straight down, and you can get the turkey leg and act like a king for an hour and a half.
That's stuff.
That is stuff. That's stuff that you can't see in LA. I'm actually really glad that, I mean, you can gamble in LA. There's some places where you can go play poker, but I'm glad it's not like in downtown LA we have like the Strip in Vegas.
Yeah.
That'd be too much.
It would be way too much.
Have you performed in Vegas?
No.
Coming soon to Vegas.
Soon. But when this comes out in 12 weeks, that maybe I will. I don't know.
Yeah, I have been known to shuffle episodes around a little bit.
Oh.
So I've been
15 weeks. I'll be.
It could be 15. It could be 2 weeks from now. Like if you catch fire on the internet, I'm riding that wave. I'm right there. If your TikTok blows up, bam, this episode's coming out.
Boom.
And last question, and you can take this however you want.
Okay.
What is the best meal you've ever had in your whole life?
Yeah, I've thought about that. There have been a few. I think me and my friends in Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes.
Yep.
Went to a restaurant called Manny's Steakhouse.
Manny's.
It was with nothing there wasn't amazing. It was like amazing. Like they serve you bacon that's like 2 inches thick.
Wow.
Then the steak is amazing, the dessert's amazing, the service is amazing, and then it was also like a good all my friends were there.
Yeah.
So that was probably the best meal I ever had.
Usually people's answers have a combination of like a life event or family, and then either something that was cooked, obviously it was cooked for them. No one's actually ever said something that they've cooked for themselves.
That's good.
But
Midwestern me wouldn't like that.
yeah.
It's too clout chasey.
Do you do you have a favorite spot here in LA?
To eat?
Yeah.
There's a couple. I really like Sushi Enya.
Okay.
It's in Little Tokyo, and I think there's another one. It's just like awesome.
I love sushi.
It's like not expensive too.
Yeah, that's a key factor.
It's awesome. I took myself there. It's kind of sad for my birthday alone.
Wow.
Not this year. This a couple years ago.
All right.
Because my birthday is December 10th.
Okay.
Which is usually finals week. So in college, like this December 10th, everyone had already left. They took their finals and went home. So I was like, gotta go to Sushi Enya alone.
Yeah. And most of LA is either on hiatus or not shooting.
Yeah.
So I think the latest I've ever worked is like the 17th of December. It's like people pack up and go home. It's a great time to drive around Los Angeles.
Yeah. So I ate there alone on my birthday.
Is your birthday close enough to Christmas so that people are like, this is for your birthday and Christmas?
No.
That's good.
It's far enough away.
Yeah, I got a friend that's his birthday is the 22nd.
Oh, you're screwed.
So screwed.
You're screwed. No, I get both, which is awesome.
That is cool. What's the coolest birthday present you ever got?
Oh. Man.
That's not on the
No, I know.
normal list.
Coolest birthday present. I get a lot of good ones. I don't know. I got an electric guitar when I was like in first grade.
That's cool.
That was so awesome.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to be Elvis.
Have you seen the new Elvis movie?
I did.
I just watched it.
So people hate. I had a great time.
Dude, I loved it. It was a little long.
It's long. It's not necessarily a movie. It's like a music video.
Yeah. Well, that's Baz for you. And it's all his
And
movies.
I was like, this is fun.
Yeah.
And people were so mad. Like, that's stupid. And it's over stylized. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Take me to the movies.
I don't need a sad, like, sleepy biopic about Elvis.
No.
I need like something crazy.
Don't show me the fat Elvis that dies on the toilet. Show me the good-looking Elvis that's cheating on his wife the whole time.
His 16-year-old wife.
Do you feel like that counts as an impression that guy did the whole time?
Yeah,
As
he
an
crushed
actor?
it.
Yeah?
He crushed it. That voice was so good.
I don't know. He's like, Mama.
Oh,
I don't know.
That's a good Elvis.
I want to. I'll call a Graceland for you, Mom.
He was great. I don't know
Yeah.
if he was singing, but the talking was great.
I don't know if he was singing either. But the last scene, spoiler alert, bro, it's for free on HBO right now if you haven't seen it. Stop right now, but this is about to spoil the end for you. When he's singing at the end, and my girlfriend was like, I think that might be real footage. I was like, not yet. And then
You just knew it was coming.
yeah, I'm a filmmaker.
Dude.
I'm not. I just watched too many movies.
You see, but I actually saw that piano scene, the Unchained Melody, before.
Yeah.
I love that video.
Yeah.
'Cause he's super old, he's sweating, but he's crushing the song. Oh, my love.
Man. Can you sing? Are you a singer?
I sing, yeah.
Do you sing as yourself or do you sing as other people?
Both.
Oh.
So I can sing as like myself, and I can sing as like Eric Church. Eric Church is another one. I think he heard my voice.
Wow. I saw him at formerly the Staples Center,
Wow.
the crypto.com arena. Do you have plans to drop your own album?
I've been toying with the idea of creating a fake persona as a country artist
All
for
right.
fun.
Okay.
And maybe releasing like somewhat satirical songs.
The only problem with that is that the people who are taking themselves seriously in Nashville are a joke compared to what country music was like 15 years ago.
Ugh.
They're all just caricatures of like what they think country should be.
Yeah.
So if you play that out to like the nth degree, they might all be like, man, this is the most country I've ever seen anybody.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Damn, I ain't never heard anybody put turn row in a song before. What, you got a truck and a dog too?
Yeah, that's a good song.
That's funny. We had Jack Hackett on here a few weeks ago.
Yeah, you
and
did.
He quit comedy to pursue music.
Yeah.
And he started off as a joke band, and now he's taking it serious.
I don't know. That doesn't surprise me because he's really talented. But it's also like a lot of people are like too scared to go into music because it's so like threatening.
Yeah.
I could be like, it's a joke.
Yeah.
But it's not a joke.
Oh, that's interesting because for me, I'm coming out of music and going into comedy, and you're already established in comedy, and you're thinking about doing music. Is it intimidating?
I don't want to be a musician.
You don't?
No. But I'm saying I could see why someone would start as a joke
Got it.
because it's hard to confront how like that you actually want to be a musician.
Huh. Do you feel like being a musician would be like more intimate than performing comedy?
Yeah. And I think it's harder.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think the industry is harder, and I think it is like you have to be way more vulnerable. Comedy I can get past.
That's interesting. I haven't heard anybody say it that way before. Because I was nervous, but I was just the bass player. It was like, if this goes bad, like, look at him.
It's never going to be my fault.
Yeah, it's going to be the singer's fault. He's real handsome, so no one cares. Girls didn't come to our shows because our music was good.
You don't know that, but
Oh, I do. I do. I can play you some music. It's bad. If you just close your eyes and listen to you, be like, turn that off.
oh, that's loud. That's very loud.
Yeah, but I can show you a picture of the rest of my band.
And you'd understand it.
Yeah, we were basically a boy band.
That's awesome.
And then it was like, oh, these three guys, and then who's that dude? And that dude was me.
There's no way.
Yeah, no, I was very handsome when I was your age.
You're still handsome now.
Hey, thank you.
You are handsome. Come on.
Set it up, knock it down. Well, look at that. We just hit an hour.
Hell yeah. It's a breeze
It was. Look at that. There's just a couple fellas just doing some of the best impressions in the world.
in the world.
Yeah, that's in the world.
There's probably you're about to go in a world.
In a world.
I will say I only know English speaking impressionists. So there could be a Korean guy that is like murdering all of us and we just have no idea.
That's true. Who was your favorite impressionist growing up?
Caliendo.
Oh,
He's the best ever. He's the best ever.
Yeah.
It's like over.
Yeah.
It's good though.
But where is he now?
You know,
Still selling out arenas.
making a ton of money.
Yeah, just spending that Caliendo money. Just crushing. Have you ever thought about ventriloquism?
When I was a kid, I had a dummy.
Yeah.
I did think about it. Jeff Dunham was huge when I was a kid. He's huge now. What am I saying? But
I mean, if they counted him, he would probably be like right up there with like the biggest comedians in the world.
I think he'd be up there with the biggest musicians in the world.
Yeah, he does a 4 o'clock, a 7 o'clock, a 9 o'clock. Like he does.
He probably has performed in front of more people than Ariana Grande.
Jamie, look that up.
Look that up because I would actually put money on that, and I'm not a gambling man.
I would believe you. Are you going to bet on the fight this weekend?
Yeah, I loved both guys fighting, both of them.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to bet both sides.
Well, you might win. If the odds play out, you could win.
No, I don't even know who's fighting, but I just hope the best for both of them.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Ryan will fight the winner of the fight right after the fight
At the
in the
MGM.
parking lot. I don't know if it's actually at MGM. It might be at the Park MGM, which used to be called the Monte Carlo, has their own arena now too.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
No idea.
But this is stuff we can talk about after I cut this camera off. But let's plug all your stuff one more time before we go.
Plug myself. Everything is just Ryan Goldsher. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And I don't know. Thanks for listening.
Well, thank you for coming, man. Appreciate
Thanks
your time.
for having me.
And we're going to chop it up about some other stuff before you go. Guys, thanks for watching the Isaac Abrams Show. We'll see you next week. I don't know if this is still coming out on Wednesdays, but like and subscribe and do all the shit that other influencers say. It really helps the algorithm. See you next time.